Merry Christmas. All right, it's currently the 25th. If you're home, enjoy home with your families. I hope you're not working today. I know some people have to work, and if you're working, kudos to you. We appreciate you out here, and you guys deserve a lot more appreciation working on Christmas Day. But regardless, I hope you get to spend time with your families. Enjoy the holidays. Have some fun. Go outside. Eat some good food. Celebrate. Right. If you're into that kind of stuff. Otherwise, just do what you need to do. This Friday, Manchester United hosts Newcastle United at Old Trafford in the Premier League. And in this video, we'll be going over some of the talking points before the game, my final scoreline predictions, as well as my lineup predictions, and we'll go over some of the team news from both teams. Now, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the video. And let's get to it. Now, going into this game, Manchester United have only kept one clean sheet all season. It's not looking good. We're leaking goals, and you best believe we're going to concede again against Newcastle. However, that doesn't mean we will lose. Newcastle apparently have lost more points from winning positions than any other team this season so far. So they can't retain a lead. And maybe Manchester United might be able to exploit that even if they do score. Now, United do have several players out this season, and we are missing a lot of key players. Now, if you look at Ahmad, Brian, and Bomo, those are two of our best players so far this season. We're missing both of them to AFCON. Good luck to them. Marjari as well is also an AFCON. Very, very competent player that raises the floor of the team, but he's gone, unfortunately. Now, Kobe Mainu isn't going to play. Apparently, he does have a calf injury. Now, allegedly he has a calf injury, but there are rumors saying that he is rumored to leave in January. So that could be what's actually happening. Harry Maguire has a knock. Matthias de Ligt is doubtful as well. So we do have a lot of injuries. Last but not least, and this one hurts my soul, it's looking like Bruno Fernandes is out with the hamstring injuries. Now, these hamstring injuries aren't, quick injuries, 1-2 weeks. We're talking a month out, a couple months at least. If we're lucky, we get him mid-January. If we're lucky, so it's not looking good. We're talking about our key creator, our main guy, our captain. He holds the team together. He creates more chances than anyone else in Premier League. And he's out. So it's not all negative, to be fair. We are losing our best player. However, against Aston Villa, the second half when he was subbed, we were still the better team. So there is a shot. There's definitely a shot. Now, going over my starting 11 predictions, I think Lamens is going to start. He is a goalie that he's definitely an improvement. And I say this almost every video. He's an improvement from what we have in the past. However, he's maybe not what would take us to our end goal. That being said, he's without a doubt going to start. And hopefully he improves this game, because I think he can make a much better saves. I think he can. Goalies, every top team has exceptional goalies that make incredible saves week in, week out. You have to. No matter how good you are, it's almost impossible for a team, no matter the team, to not at least have some sort of good shot against your goal, and you need your goalies to step up in that moment. Goalies win titles, without a doubt. Every top team has extremely incredible goalies, and Lamens right now isn't looking like that. He does have the basics down, and I think he can take us far. Looking at our defense, I think we're going to have Shaw, Heaven, and Euro start, just because Maguire, De Ligt, they're still out. Marjari's still out for AFCON as well. So we're going to have those three. Maybe Martinez might come in, but I still don't think it's best to rush him. We've rushed him in the past. He needs to be eased very gently, very carefully. So I don't think we'll rush him in. Even though he's a quality player, I don't think he should start this game. Now, we have had Heaven and Euro start the past couple games, and Heaven's looking like the better of those two. Genuinely, he's looking like a proper Premier League center back. He's looking like he's 35 years old. He's done it before. He's done it in the past. Euro is the one that's looking a bit shaky, not as confident in possession, making a few mistakes. We saw that against Aston Villa. I think both of those, the first one more so was on him. And I think even against Crystal Palace and giving away the penalty, of course, I think that was a little bit of a slip. But he's not looking good. He's not having the best performances. But that being said, I still think he's a quality player. If he does start, let's hope that he's starting to fix his wrongs, starting to come back onto the team, and being that defender we know he can be. So looking at the midfield, Casemiro's out again. He will not start because of a yellow card. He's been a crucial player for us this season. He has been playing extremely well. Unfortunately, he might not start. Who knows? We might even see Martinez back in there the second half, depending on the game goes. But Bruno also is injured, so we are cooked. We are cooked. So we have Mainu's out, Bruno's out, Casemiro's out. Who do we have? Ugarte? We're cooked. We are cooked. I don't know who would start, genuinely. I think there is potential for us to bring in an academy. Darren Fletcher, he came out against Villa. He was alright. He was decent. Did a proper job there. So I think there is a chance for him to come. Maybe Mount can drop back, take on that Bruno Fernandes role, while we put someone like Shea Lacey in into the number 10s. But genuinely, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good in it. I think there is potential for us to bring in a few academy players to come in and slot into that position. I don't think we really have a choice. That being said, I know for a fact Ruben Amorim will switch it, right? We're starting to see Ruben adapt as a Premier League manager, understand that you can't just use one shape and just go with it. It's not going to work in the Premier League. And he's starting to switch it up, make it a bit more unpredictable for teams, a bit more complex of tactics, and we're seeing an improvement in performance because of that. So he's a manager that's growing. I think in this case, there's no doubt to put in an academy player because all our guys are gone. Ugarte is going to start. Honestly, bring in two academy players and keep Ugarte in the bench. I think that might be even a better option. I'm not going to lie. But, I digress. We don't know. We'll see. This is tough. This is probably the toughest it's been for us. We've had a lot of players out. I think Ruben Amorim is usually good with injuries and monitoring players. I'm not really sure what's going on this season where a lot of our players are out. I mean, we're playing one game per season. So I don't know if he's drilling them hard in training. Maybe they're not doing the proper recovery that they need to do. Because a large part of that is a player's responsibility. But who knows? Taking a look at the wingbacks, we have Dorgu, we have Dalot. Them two are going to start. Dorgu left, Dalot right. We don't have any other options. Looking at Mount and Cunha as the number 10s. Mount have really started to develop into that player we used to watch at Chelsea. He is playing extremely well. You could tell that his technique is just more refined than the rest of the squad. Maybe even more than Bruno. His passing is better. He can work within those channels in tight spaces and still pick out a really solid pass. He's one of them players that will be key for us this game, especially now that Bruno's gone, Casemiro's gone. He'll be key for us. Cunha as well. He's one that he's constantly running, constantly working hard. He got his goal against Villa, but he still has a few more gears to kick into. So we're hoping that at least he can kick into one of those gears moving forward. Now up top, I think it will be Šeško. That being said, I think Xerxes played better than Šeško in our last game, and I think just in terms of link up, I think he's much better. Šeško failed to get into certain positions that you'd expect a striker of his height, reach, caliber to get into. He's just a step behind, and so genuinely, I don't think he should start this game. I think now that Xerxes is available and now that Šeško isn't quite performing as what we hoped, I think we should give Xerxes some time to be in that first team, to be in that squad, and really show us his quality and add to his team. Because against Villa, he was extremely helpful. His link-up play was amazing. He can hold up the ball as well pretty good, although Šeško was good at that as well, better than a certain Højlund back in our team. And I think Xerxes should get the starting in this game, at least. That being said, I think the key player for us will be Mount and Cunha, them two. Aiden Heaven as well. If Martinez come on, he's going to be crucial for us as well. His mentality, his leadership, his ability to pass the ball within the lines, through lines, will be key for us. So I think those are our players to look out for. Dorgu, hoping he has the same game that he had against Villa. He was extremely good against Villa. His crosses were actually reaching a man. put into good spots. So I'm hoping that, against Villa, he was putting good crosses, but our players weren't quite there. And I hope this game he does more of the same, maybe even better crosses and better balls, and hopefully our teammates can get in the back of those and win. Now, Newcastle aren't the best of teams currently right now. They currently sit 11th, while United sits 7th. So we are the better team this season. And for this game, I do expect us to win. Now, we are traumatized as a United fan base. We You expect us to win a lot of these games, and we don't win. So, generally speaking, Newcastle will be a tough team. But if we can, with this game, I think it's the same as every other game. We need to outscore them, right? And we've seen an issue with United where when we try to outscore teams, we end up letting in even more goals. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for us. My prediction for this game: Newcastle are good at scoring goals. They're decent at scoring goals. I think in this game, we're going to see a 3-2 win. On genuinely could go either way. I will say it'll go to United just because I want us to win. Now we are losing Bruno, so our goals might dry up. That's still yet to be seen. Going off Villa, once we lost Bruno, we still had decent opportunities. So I'm hoping that it could be more of the same and even better with Cunha and Mount stepping up, and maybe Xerxes coming on, Dorgu stepping up as well. Martinez might come in for that defensive midfield role, genuinely, or even fullback position. So, we'll wait and see. But again, my final prediction is 3-2 to United, and hopefully we can win. If we do win, let's see the table. If we do win, there's potential for us to move up into those fifth, fourth spots, close to Liverpool, at least sixth. If we can jump one spot and be in the top six, that's probably where we want to be, and hopefully we can build off of that. We lost our last game. We've only won 2 of our last 5 games. Drawn 2, lost 1. So we need to start winning, racking up wins, and building some sort of momentum. So those are my thoughts on our game against Newcastle. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And once again, feel free to leave a like. That helps the video massively. Feel free to subscribe. And I'm wishing you all a Merry Christmas. Peace.